Now available in paperback and Kindle, Stop Simping in Cyberspace. Learn how to avoid predatory females like Instagram models and e-girls in their virtual con games with Stop Simping in Cyberspace. Get your copy of Stop Simping in Cyberspace in paperback and Kindle today. Better get the cool slow, y'all, cause we're having us a barbecue. Twitch live streamer was arrested for allegedly kidnapping and assaulting his ex-girlfriend. Now, according to reports, the Twitch live streamer Timothy Brooks, who goes by the username Lil Gara, allegedly kidnapped and assaulted his ex-girlfriend India BB after she allegedly embarrassed him online, as she was revealed to have been cheating on him. And as this moment basically was revealed of this cheating on the Twitch live stream, it went viral, and as it went viral, this is where Lil Gara basically became extremely embarrassed and looked to go out here and look to hope to get even with his ex-girlfriend India BB by looking to allegedly kidnap her and assault her. Now, according to reports, after this whole situation took place, eventually what happened was that she then went to the police, and as she went to the police, they basically wound up taking him into custody, where he still remains as related to these criminal charges as related to this alleged kidnapping and assault. Now, the police see this as an isolated incident, but when I take a critical examination of the behavior of Lil Gara, it basically fits the pattern and profile of cyber simps that I talk about in my book, Stop Simping in Cyberspace, and also fits the pattern and profile of power simps that I talk about in my book, Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, and also fits the pattern and profile of what happens when you simp at the job that I talk about in my book, Stop Simping in the Workplace, and also fits the pattern and profile of a beta male that I talk about in my book, The Man Crisis. And when I take a critical look at Timothy Brooks, also known as Lil Gara, the mistakes that he made as a young Twitch live streamer was not going out here and having the male life skills or male survival skills to go out here and look to put himself first as a man. And since he didn't put himself first as a man, he wound up making a series of major mistakes that wound up derailing his whole professional and personal reputation online. And the mistakes that he made as related to things was, one, not putting himself first, and the other mistake he made was going out here and putting all his business out here as related to his life, because a lot of live streamers think, oh, if I talk about my life, it'll be a good thing. But what happens to these guys is that they go out here and make a target on their back that can lead to them jamming themselves up in real time online. Now, the other mistake that Lil Gara basically made was looking to go out here and have his girlfriend online with him during his live streams as part of his business. Now, one of the things you have to understand when you're on social media and you're a content creator like myself, you have to understand that you are your business, and as your business, you are a representative of you, and you have to go out here and separate your business from your personal life. And you have to understand that you cannot go out here crapping where you eat, because this is something I talk about in depth in my book, Stop Simping in the Workplace. You don't want to be a workplace simp who gets involved with people as related to your business. And the mistake that he made was getting involved with this India BB as he was working at his business, and put himself in a situation where he created a situation that embarrassed him online and did damage to his business and did damage to his brand. Because when you are online, again, as a live streamer, this is your business. This is how you make your money. This is how you make your living. And this is how you, again, are able to eat. So you need to keep that separate from any woman that you're involved with, and make sure that she doesn't come into your business. And you want to make sure that she doesn't come into your business because she doesn't, again, need to be a part of your business. And again, this guy basically, he was live streaming with his girlfriend, and she was live streaming at the same time. And as he was out here he was not thinking about taking care of his business, but this woman was looking to take care of her own business and went into business for herself by participating in hypergamy, looking to participate in live hypergamy online, looking to monkey branch over to another man, looking to get revenue for herself and revenue for that other live streamer. And what happened with this guy, as related to things, Lil Gara, is that he basically was one of these simps, was basically oblivious because he was possibly mesmerized and dumbfounded by her booty. Dumbfounded by her beauty. And as he was dumbfounded by her beauty, what happened too, dude, is that he basically wasn't seeing what was going on behind his back. And what happened here was this woman was out here with other dudes, and eventually people told him all about this. And then what happened was he wound up finding out, oh, this woman is cheating on him in real time. And instead of him navigating through his emotions, what he did was go out here and get emotional and react online. And that's where he wound up making a major mistake as related to women. Now, when it comes down to women as related to situations and cheating, a guy gotta maintain his cool, maintain his composure. Yeah, you feel hurt, but you can't act on those feelings. No, if you react to them, what happens is the woman gets power in the situation and you wind up losing control. So as a man, what you've got to do is learn how to, again, be indifferent about women as they create drama like this one, and to not react to these women, but go out here and respond to that woman. Again, respond to that woman who goes out here and says, oh, I'm going out here cheating on you with another dude. And your response has to be one that is pretty indifferent and cold and saying things like I would say, like, okay, that's your woman, uncharge her to the game live online, then get back to your business and get back to making and stacking your bread, because she made the choice to go out here and be with another dude. And if she goes out here and makes the choice to go be with another dude, you let her go be with that other dude, and you get back to your business and get back to stacking your paper and making your bread. That's what a man does when he deals with ratchet females like this. Ratchet females who want to go out here and look to embarrass you online. You basically take their power away by being cool, because she already left the relationship. And that's what a smart man understands. Okay, this chick want to say she's cheating on me live. Okay, she's already shown me that the relationship is over. And what you do at that point is cut off all contact with this chick, delete her number, delete all of her contact information, and then change the locks on your door. Basically, she says she wanna be out, so let her be out, and you get back to taking care of business. And again, when you act indifferent like that, and you act hard like that, that sends a message that you are a man who will be respected, and it says that you're a man who's going to take his respect by taking his power and letting this woman know that she's not going to go out here and openly disrespect you and embarrass you, and you're going to take charge of the situation. That's what you do as a man when you're dealing with a cheating woman, because again, you are a man, and again, as the man God made you to be, the head, he made you to be a leader, he made you to be an authority figure, and made you to be someone who, again, will be someone who will be all right. Because again, when people see you handle business like that, where you just leave this chick to the streets and let her be in the streets, because again, if she will cheat with you, she will cheat on you. Again, leave her to that dude to learn that hard lesson, because you got too much time in your life to go out here and waste time on this female. Let that female go to the streets, and you get, again, I'll repeat it once more, get back to your business, because your business is doing these live streams and getting this bread. And that's what this guy, again, Lil Gara, should have been focused on, getting his bread. I mean, if this woman want to go on and be in them streets, that's her business. But you get out here and focus on putting yourself first and handling your business. And that's sadly what Lil Gara wasn't doing. Again, Lil Gara, because he was a young 20-something guy who didn't get the game, basically wound up getting played, getting caught up in his feelings about this woman, again, embarrassing him online, who was, by revealing that she was cheating, hoping to get some attention and drama for herself. But that drama wound up again blowing up in her face when this dude looked to escalate things, because he didn't really understand how a man operates as related to a breakup, because there's a code and a set of rules that a man gotta operate as related to a breakup. Again, when a female says that she's out here cheating, you basically, there's a protocol for dealing with that. Again, I'll repeat it once more. The protocol is that you just leave her in them streets. You become indifferent. You shut everything down, cut off all contact, change the locks, and again, shut everything down. Don't have nothing to do with her no more. She's made her choice, and leave her to her choice, and you focus on you. You don't get into it with this woman thinking about, oh, I'm going to get even with this woman, because the best revenge is living well. The best revenge is living well, but sadly, Lil Gara didn't understand this, and he went out here and decided to go after his ex-girlfriend, decided to go out here and get out here and look to kidnap this woman with a weapon, and then look to assault her again. These were serious charges, and he's gone from having his intangibles of manhood and having the upper hand. He's gone from having his intangibles like his dignity, his self-respect, and most importantly, his freedom to do his live streams. He's gone from having the ability to go out here and still be free to go out here and do lives and be able to take care of himself, to now becoming being in custody as related to serious charges, some of them federal charges, because kidnapping with a weapon is a federal charge as related to things, and again also a state charge as related to domestic violence. And again, these are charges that basically this guy has gone from being free to be able to do live streams at 20 years old to now basically possibly on a road to doing possible life in prison, where he won't be he's going to be the star of a show he's not going to like, with the Bubba, Tiny, Roscoe, Big Dave, Melvin, and Mr. Sprinkles. He's going to be the star of a show that possibly will not be live streamed, but if somebody smuggles a camera, it will be live streamed, of him basically going from being a guy making lots of money doing live streams on Twitch to wind up twitching as Bubba, Tiny, Roscoe, Big Dave, Melvin, and Mr. Sprinkles, wind up trading his front side and backside for Little Debbie snack cakes, ramen noodles, packets of Crystal Light lemonade, packets of Crystal Light tea, Keef coffee, Taster's Choice coffee, off-brand orange drink, off-brand grape drink, off-brand lemon lime drink, off-brand fruit punch, off-brand strawberry kiwi drink, off-brand grape drink, off-brand apple juice, off-brand Oreo cookies, off-brand duplex cookies, off-brand lemon cookies, off-brand chocolate chip cookies, off-brand vanilla wafers, off-brand ginger snaps, off-brand sugar wafers, Hunt's snack pack puddings, packets of Velveeta cheese, hot pickles, and hot and sour pickles, Mexican peppers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies, Hunt's snack pack puddings, Fritos chips, prison chips, off-brand pretzels. I mean, they're basically going to be trading him for all of the commissary, including those packets of tuna fish and chicken, and filling him up with the carbon rods, as they're basically making all the different prison recipes like bricks and all other sorts of stuff, and basically filling up this dude's front side and backside with carbon rods, and then winding up Mr. Sprinkles coming in, spraying this dude's backside and front side with his special sauce, and all of it filmed live on a live stream as he calls all the guys from Cell Block D to let everybody see this guy's backside, as Mr. Sprinkles goes out here and puts on a showstopper by splitting the cheeks open and showing this dude's backside looking like the inside of a Louisiana crunch cake. And that will be the sad, tragic fate for Lil Gara as related to this whole situation of getting into it with this woman, a woman he should have basically charged to the game, and he possibly would have charged to the game had he had a man to sit down like myself and advise him of how to operate as a man, because a man has to learn how to operate as a man when it comes to relationships. Yeah, you're gonna hurt when a girl does something foul, like going out here and cheating on you, but you have to see the benefits of her making that revelation. The benefit of that revelation is that now you're free to pursue another woman, and it don't mean nothing bad about you. Maybe you're just young and inexperienced. Again, when it comes down to guys his age, again, you're in the simp phase, and again, part of coming out of the simp phase is that you learn how to build a discipline and resolve as a man to say, okay, maybe I made a mistake here. I got with the wrong female, but this time I now know what to look for as related to the next relationship. And again, take some time, chill out, be by yourself for a while. Be by yourself for a while. Just chill out and relax. Chill out and relax. And again, look out at the marketplace, because you have an opportunity to be with another woman. That's what a smart man understands, and he looks to maintain his freedom so he can get that opportunity to be with those other women who are available, because there are 4 women for every one man, and you want to maintain your freedom so you can get the opportunity to be with a quality woman. I mean, these things with these women making that revelation is a blessing to dude, but he couldn't see that blessing because he was so in his feelings about this woman dissing him and looking to get even with this woman, as a man who went from being a free man who was basically on top to now winding up being a man in crisis inside of this penitentiary, possibly for the rest of his life, where he'll go from having a girlfriend to wind up with a man putting his hands in his pocket, and possibly trading him around, again, for all them commissary items. And that don't have to be your fate as a man. No, you got to understand how to maintain your freedom by navigating through your emotions as related to a relationship. Yeah, I know it hurts when a girl does something foul like this. I know how much it hurts, because it happened to me when I was a teenager. And again, I understand how it is as related to these women. But if these women show you who they are, just accept who they are, charge them to the game, and keep it pushing, because you'll be a better man, and it'll be you in a better situation with your freedom to go on and do greater things than wind up in a situation getting into it with this female, where you go from being a free man to winding up becoming a simp who basically winds up a man in crisis. Now, if you want to learn how to avoid these type of situations online and in real life, you can pick up my book Stop Simping in Cyberspace, and you can also pick up my book Stop Simping in the Workplace, which will teach you why you don't work with these type of females as related to your online job. And you can also pick up my book Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, and you can pick up my book The Man Crisis. All of these books are available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. They're also available on digital platforms like Smashwords, the iBookstore, and available in paperback at places like Barnes & Noble and other online booksellers, and they're also available at big box retailers like Walmart and Target. You can pick up all of those books and transform your life as a man, and basically move on to achieve the abundant life God wants you to live and actualize your potential as a man. That's what I'm hoping these books help you be able to do, like they've done for many readers all over the world, is transform their lives. And I'm hoping that these books will transform your life so that you don't wind up in a situation like little Gara, where you go out here going from making big money online to making 10 cents to $1 an hour in the penitentiary, because that's sadly the fate that's happened to this young man. He's gone from being in business for himself to working for the state for pennies on the dollar, all because he got in his feelings about a female. And I don't want to see that happen to you. That's why I'm offering you these books online to help you get your life in order and help you move forward as related to navigating through a breakup and looking to break out and get that success that will allow you to get the greatest revenge, and that's living well. And if you want to see me make more videos talking about the man crisis and men's issues, you can drop a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available for the first time in paperback. Stop Simping in the Workplace. Men, learn what you need to know in order to protect your job from workplace predators with Stop Simping in the Workplace. Available in paperback at online booksellers everywhere. Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited. The Man Crisis. Learn why so many men are struggling to find their way in an increasingly gynocentric world in The Man Crisis. Get your copy of The Man Crisis in paperback and Kindle Unlimited today. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.